This is Pete's, and these are the Soundpeats Air 3 Pros, a pair of truly wireless earbuds that offer noise cancelling, low latency game modes and aptX support. But are they any good? Welcome to my tech gear. Let's find out. Now before we go any further, I should point out that Soundpeats did send me these to review, but they are not paying for or sponsoring this video, so the opinion you will get will be honest and my own. So we're just going to move Pete's off to one side so you can still watch the review. You can sit about there. Now, in the box, you get this. You obviously get the earbuds and the case, which I'll get to in a minute. It also comes with a, well, really short USB-C cable, and that's pretty much the trend these days. And it comes with an additional 2 earbuds. It comes with the medium size installed by default, and it also comes with a small and a large set as well. So the case here has a really nice finish. It's really nice and pebble smooth. And the case also isn't too big, and it fits really nicely in your pocket. The USB-C port for charging is underneath, and there is a light at the front which will go green if it is 50 to 100% charged, yellow if it's 10 to 49%, or red if it's less than 10% charged. It's a really good, solid case. Now the earbuds themselves are similar in design to, well, most STEM style earbuds. They are, however, shorter and smaller than others that I've tried, especially in this price point. This means that they are smaller and lighter to wear than others and makes them comfortable to wear for long periods of time. Each earbud here weighs 4.5 grams. If you compare those to the Apple AirPods, they're 4.3 grams, so they're comparable in weight. This all makes wearing these super comfortable. It doesn't feel like it's pulling down on your ear when you put them in because, well, they just don't weigh much. Still, being comfortable to wear for long periods of time doesn't matter at all, well, if they're gonna fall out your ears. So it's time for a headbanging rock check. Well, they stayed in nicely. I'm a little bit dizzy now, but no, they fit really well in your ears. They're comfortable, they're lightweight. You could wear them for hours at a time without any problem. Connectivity here is provided to your phone or any other device over Bluetooth using Bluetooth 5.2. The advertised range for this is 33 feet, but in real world tests, I got way beyond that. So pairing is quick, it's easy, and with good range. Battery life wise, we are looking at 24 hours of total playback time from a fully charged pair of earbuds and the case. The earbuds themselves will play for up to 6 hours on a single charge. Now that makes them comparable to, say, something like the Apple AirPods. The earbuds will charge back up to full in about an hour and a half, and the case will charge up to full in about 2 hours. Sound quality wise, these have a 12mm dynamic driver, which should give you nice big sound, and it does. The bass has a nice presence here, but it's not overpowering, and the trebles are still nice and clear too. You do lose a little bit of detail in the mids though, but overall it's a nice, pleasant listening experience. I have listened to these for hours at a time and been more than happy with them. And the ANC performance tells a similar story here too. It's okay. It's not going to beat the likes of those from Sony, Apple or Bose, but it's pretty good at getting rid of that low rumble from the likes of planes and trains. Not so good at the higher frequencies like voices or, say, high pitch of an aircon unit. This is actually quite common for a lot of ANC earbuds, especially in the lower price point. So it would be fair to say to just set your expectations appropriately and you'll actually be pleasantly surprised by the ANC on these earbuds. I've used these on my daily commute on the train and they've been fine. Now another area where the mics on these are really important is actually when you're taking a call. So now you are listening to a mic test of the Soundpeats Air 3 Pros in a quiet environment, so you can hear how well the mics are picking up my voice without any background noise. Now overall I would say that the mic is picking up my voice okay. It's not sounding particularly full, and I am noticing a bit of background noise in the background because I have tested these before now, so it's passable and okay. So now I've got some coffee shop noise playing in the background, and you'll listen to the mic on the top of the camera so you can get an idea of the ambient noise in the room. So now if I switch to the mic on the earbuds themselves, you can now hear how well my mic and the voice is being picked up over the top of that background noise. Now I don't think the earbuds themselves are doing a particularly great job of cancelling out that background noise, but you can still hear my voice, but it's not great. It's definitely the weakest aspect of these earbuds. So these earbuds are also supported by a mobile app on your phone. Now it's not massively feature rich, but it does cover a lot of the basics. Once the earbuds are connected to your phone and connected in the app, it will show you the battery level of each earbud. It will also give you a set of preset equalizer settings that you can choose, so bass emphasis, bass reducer, pop, rock, that kind of thing. And there's also an 8-band custom equalizer, so you can tailor the sound exactly to your taste. You can also choose between the different noise modes, between normal, ANC and pass-through, although you can't set the level of pass-through like you can on more expensive earbuds. There is also a game mode on here, which if you activate it will give you a low latency game mode. Now accessing that through the app is actually really handy, because to access it through your touch controls, you have to triple tap the earbud. And I found that really hard to do. So being able to get to it on your app, it actually makes it a lot easier. And that's one of the things to take note of with these earbuds, because you cannot change the touch controls in the mobile app. You are stuck with the touch controls as they are out of the box. To be fair though, most controls are all available in those pre-configured options, although some things like the triple tap options on both earbuds are a little tricky to activate. I would have liked to have been able to have changed them in the mobile app. Maybe that's something they'll release in a later version. One of the best features of the mobile app is that you can do firmware upgrades for these earbuds. Now that is super important, especially when earbuds are first released, as manufacturers often find issues after they've been released, so it allows them to release a piece of firmware to fix it. Because when I got these out of the box, these came with version 1.5, and I did notice some Bluetooth connection issues. However, I upgraded to version 1.7 using the mobile app, and those issues went away. Now the app here isn't rock solid though. I did notice some issues when using it, often when trying to switch between equalizer modes or turn your noise modes between ANC and normal mode and pass-through. It didn't always register my first selection, so I'd have to go away and select something else and then come back and select what I wanted. So it's a little bit annoying, but hopefully that's something that they can fix in a later release. So should you buy them? Well, if you don't mind some of its weaker aspects, such as its fixed touch controls and mic quality, then you can get a pair of good sounding earbuds with good battery life and a nice compact case for actually a pretty good price. What is that price, I hear you say? Well, these retail at $80, but at the moment with discount codes, you can get these for as little as $48. And at that price, these are a really good buy. I will place some purchase links down below so you can go check them out for yourself. If I compare these to Soundpeak's own Free 2 Classic earbuds, which I've already reviewed, well, these are definitely better sound and these have mobile app support. Still, if you do want the cheapest earbuds that you can find, then it's definitely worth checking that review out instead. Personally, I think it's definitely worth the price increase to get these. For some more great headphone reviews, be sure to check out my link up here. And if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and share it. And also consider subscribing, as it really helps this channel out, and you'll be notified about more reviews when I release them in the future, which will help you out. So from Pete and from me, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.